Okay, so there you have all your 3 meal preps. You got your chicken Alfredo pasta, your eggless egg salad, and your walnut mushroom soup. All wholesome, plant-based foods ready to go, ready for you to eat. I'm excited for you guys to try this. Alright guys, welcome to my channel, Plenty of Goodness. We're back again with another weekly delicious recipes, all plant-based and all gluten-free. So today we're going to make a walnut mushroom soup. I know it's a little bit hot outside, but I figured it's super rich in antioxidants and all your omega-3s, and mushrooms are really good for the antiviral, especially right now with this pandemic. So we're going to do a little bit of thyme, pink salt, got your extra virgin olive oil, cilantro. I just kind of added that in there just to kind of spice up the soup, top it off. Got 2 organic sweet onions and your organic bella mushrooms, and then unsweetened coconut milk. I couldn't find soy milk, so I just went with coconut milk. It has the good fats, and it's a little more creamier, so that's why I went with the coconut milk. And then we're going to do the veggie broth with the bouillon cubes. Okay, so next step is we're going to prepare this in the blender. So I have the blend tech, has pre-programmed buttons to make soups and sauces. So if you don't have this, you can do this over the stove as well, just over a pot. So let's get to it. Okay guys, we're gonna make the walnut mushroom soup, and first we're gonna toast the walnuts in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes at 350 degrees. So I will usually check them at 12 minutes, and then if you start to smell nutty aroma, you can take them out sooner, but we'll check them at 12 minutes, and we're gonna put them in the oven. I didn't put anything on them, I just put them on a baking sheet. You can put like oil and salt if you want, but I'm just gonna do mine raw and plain. Okay, so I chopped the onion and the mushrooms, and we're gonna put it in the saute pan on medium heat for a couple of minutes, and we can add a little bit of the olive oil, or if you don't have olive oil, you can do the vegan butter. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna save 1 cup of the mushrooms to blend with the walnuts. So you're gonna saute the onions and mushrooms on medium heat for about 5 minutes, and then after that you're gonna save 1 cup of mushrooms to blend with the walnuts, and then after that we'll make the broth. Okay, so after you bring the vegetable broth to a boil, you're gonna let it simmer, and then you're gonna add another ½ cup of the veggie broth and 1 cup of mushrooms and 4/3 of the coconut milk and a little bit of salt and the walnuts, and then we're going to transfer it to the blender. So there you have it, your walnut mushroom soup, and look how beautiful that looks. I did add some cilantro on top just for extra added flavor, and if you have any extra walnuts you can do that too. I did have a little bit of leftover onions and mushrooms, so I just tossed that in and dispersed evenly in between the jars, just a little extra pizzazz. And I did quadruple the recipe it called for, so you can check that in my blog below to see the ingredients and how to go about the recipe. Alright guys, so we're doing the meal prep too. We're going to have the chicken pasta Alfredo. So again, we're going to go with the daring chicken because it's just so delicious. If you watched my last video with the chicken walnut salad. And then I'm going to do the penne green lentil pasta, just to kind of switch up the noodles. Super high in protein and good fats. And then we have your baby corn and the snow dairy Alfredo sauce with avocado oil. I like to find sauces that don't have any canola or soybean or cottonseed oil. Try to stay away from those. Avocado oil is okay in my book. And then we're going to do organic sweet onion, bella mushrooms, and I threw cilantro in there just to kind of give a little pizzazz, a little flair. Alright guys, so now we're going to prep the veggies and the pasta. For the chicken pasta Alfredo, you're going to chop up your onion, rinse your mushrooms, and rinse the baby corn, and then we're going to saute it on high heat for a couple minutes. And you want to throw in the corn last because it's already cooked. Okay guys, you're gonna boil the pasta and boil the water, and then you're gonna reduce the heat and simmer for about 7 to 9 minutes. Drain and then rinse. Okay, so next up we're gonna saute the meatless chicken for 10 minutes on medium to high heat, and then flip halfway in between the cooking. So flip about 5 minutes. Alright, so there you have it, your chicken pasta Alfredo. So you could add a little bit of cilantro on top if you like, or you could just eat it with the Alfredo sauce. On to the meal prep number 3. Your last meal prep number 3 is going to be an eggless egg salad. It's going to be super delicious. You got your complete protein from the tofu, and you got your spring mix salad. Got a lot of antioxidants, a lot of detox there, and so we got the celery, your organic garlic, and 2 red onions. I couldn't find the extra firm tofu, but I found the firm, so we'll go with that. And you're gonna need quite a bit of veganese, so that's why I got the big jar. And organic mustard seed, and organic turmeric, and a little bit of pink salt. So this is really fun. You can either eat this, by itself, eggless egg salad, or you can dip it with crackers. I decided to get the spring mix because you can serve it on a bed of lettuce, a bed of greens. So I decided to do that to get more antioxidants and more greens in my diet. And we're gonna also try this in the blender, in the Blendtec blender. So this is new for me. So we'll see how this goes. You got the 2 red onions chopped kind of fine. You have the celery stalk, your garlic, and I broke up the tofu into 4 sections. So we're gonna quadruple this recipe for the blender. So each jar is gonna get half a cup of onion, 1 celery stalk each, 1 clove of garlic each, and then 1 block of tofu each, and then 1 cup of vegan mayo and the mustard seed and the turmeric and the salt. You can kind of do that however you like. So next step is put in the blender, and if you don't have a blender, you can do this just as like a regular salad. Alright, so this is the eggless salad. I did put a little bit too much of the red onion, and the garlic is kind of strong, so just use your best judgment. And I did 1 cup of vegan mayo for each jar, just because it's so potent because it's raw. And you can serve it on a bed of greens, or you can eat it with crackers. There you are, your meal prep 3. Okay, so there you have all your 3 meal preps. You got your chicken Alfredo pasta, your eggless egg salad, and your walnut mushroom soup. All wholesome, plant-based foods ready to go, ready for you to eat. I'm excited for you guys to try this.